Starlight, star bright, first star I see tonight. I wish I may, I wish I might, have the wish I wish tonight. Do you remember doing that rhyme as a small child as you watched a falling star streak across the sky? I do, and I remember the wishes. But the most important part of that wish for me now is spending time with my grandsons. Up until 2 years ago, I took them for an annual camping trip out at Eagle Lake Resort. It took them out of the city and put them into a different setting than what they were used to. We got to live in a trailer. They got to run free all day because, of course, they're with grandma. And that's a whole different game plan than being with mom and dad, who have to set the rules. But one of my favorite things that we did at Eagle Lake is they brought an astronomer out who set up all of his big telescopes, and we could look at the stars when it got dark. So we were up late, and I learned a lot more about the stars at that time. I learned that the first stars that I often thought I saw were actually planets. Right now, the first stars we see on the horizon at night are Venus, Saturn, and Jupiter. And we can see them with our raw eyes. But if you have a strong enough set of binoculars, you can even see the rings on Saturn. And I saw that camping with my grandsons. It was a whole brand new experience for me. But I learned that we only see one star during the daytime. That's our sun. However, at night, there is a myriad of stars that start shining in the dark. Now that's a bargain. We're all stars starting to shine brighter at different times. As I was looking at and preparing for this speech, I learned a little bit more about the stars. I learned that their age, their size, their brightness all makes a difference as we see them. So we might see a star that looks very bright to us, but it'll be closer or farther, or the size of it could be. There are 4 sizes of stars. There is the supergiant stars, which are anywhere from 0.8 to 10 times larger than our sun. That's our big star. Then there are giant stars that are there are supergiant stars, which are 10 times larger than our sun, and they can grow. They're actually dying, and they're getting bigger as they're getting ready to implode, and they can get so hot before they die, they can turn red and blue. Then there are other stars that are superstars, and this is the 0.8 to 10 times, and they're starting to really get very fast. The main stars that we see when the sky is full are called main sequence, white dwarf stars. These stars shine bright, and it's the beginning stage, and they are 0.75 to 1.2 times bigger than our sun. That's pretty massive, even at that. So we recognize that it's all around the same size. The 4th size of stars is brown dwarfs, and they don't even have enough power to be able to ignite and have that nuclear fusion. So what does that mean? How do these stars connect? Because the stars we see are the brighter stars or the lesser stars in the galaxy. I'm going to, okay, connecting the stars. Okay, we're going to go here. So constellations are the brighter stars that stand up that we might see that'll form an image that we think there is something in the sky. And they've looked at them for centuries. They've formed a part of different cultures and different beliefs. And there are wonderful stories available, which I've quoted and given you some references in them. Here are two that we really see easily up in the star, Orion and Cassiopeia. And one of them was Cassiopeia thought she was the most beautiful of the maidens, of the queens, and she got sent to live where she could look and find out that she really wasn't. Orion is the hunter, and we can see the three bells for him in his belt. And that's, for me, the way I most commonly can find him there. So what do we do? How does that apply to us? We see stars that shine brighter. Doesn't make us not a star. Just depends on our size and where we're at in our journey, how close or far we are from the goal and the destination. What I want to challenge you is to recognize that you are a star and you're shining bright. You might be off in the distance or you might be closer, but then when we connect, it makes a difference. I've connected with some amazing people in the almost 4 years I've been a Toastmaster now, and that journey has changed and transformed me. We've set up some amazing programs that are making a difference. One of them is the Youth Leadership Program coming out that was one of the dream child of our member, Christina Cruz. Ruby has come forward with this Now program and other aspects for working with our club and the DTM project that she recently announced, where they're going to have a DTM mastermind. We have a content creators group. These are all new things, and the stars are gathering and forming a constellation that is going to shine bright in the galaxy of District 42. I want you to join us and find a place in that where you can be a part of it. Pharrell Williams said, "Don't wait for the stars to align. Reach up and arrange them how you want." That's the wish that I have, is that you're stepping up and arranging the stars the way you want. Madam Toastmaster.